Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to take the class 9th CBSE math subject, chapter 1, that is the number system. Okay, number system is a big chapter. It includes so many factors. In this chapter, first we start from the beginning, that is the natural numbers. Okay, whenever the student will enter in the school, he will learn some numbers, say as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these numbers we are going to be called them as the natural numbers. Okay. Now the student, they will study up to the 3rd and 4th, 5th classes. Okay. Later on they are going to be take some other type of numbers, including with the 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These numbers we call them as the whole numbers. Okay. The difference between the natural numbers and the whole numbers is, natural numbers with 0, it form a system of whole numbers. Okay. Next, in the same class, in the class 6, they will learn about the 0 whole numbers with their negatives. This form a system of integers. Okay. Now natural numbers are over, then whole numbers are over, then integers are also over. In the same class, we are going to be start with the rational numbers. Okay. Rational numbers. If a number is written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equivalent to 0. Okay. The definition of rational number is, if a number is written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers. Okay. And Q is not equivalent to 0. Okay. Let us start from the natural numbers. Suppose we take 1, 2, 3. All these are the rational numbers. And whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all these are also rational numbers, because we can write them in the form of P by Q. Okay. We can write, for example, the rational numbers we can take 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 5 by 7 and only 6, 10, 13, 17. So on the numbers, we can write the rational numbers. Okay, we can write down the rational numbers. Let us see the denominator of the rational number. Here 2 is the number, other than 0 it is. 4 is there, 7 is there, 6, 10, 13 and 17 are also there. We can write here by 1, because every number is followed by 1. So far we can say that these all are rational numbers. Okay. Now after the rational numbers, we are going to be study about the decimal numbers. Now we are going to be study about the decimal numbers. Okay. Let us take, for example, we take a number 2 by 5. Let us take a 5. Let us divide this 2 by 5. 5 zeros are 0. It is 2. Put a point, take a 0. 5 fours are. Okay. Let us take the another example. say for example here 10 by 3 we will take. Okay, here 10 by 3 means we are going to divide this 10 by 3. It is 3 3s are 9, 1 is remaining, put the point, take the 0, again 3 3s are 9, 1 is there, again take 0, 3 3s are 9, take 1 0. Here always we are getting 1 as the remainder and a particular number is repeating here. Okay, a particular number is repeating, that is the number 3 is repeating here. Suppose we are going to be divide as many as times we are getting the 3 we are going to repeat here. Okay, such numbers we are going to be call them as, such decimal numbers we are going to be call them as non-terminating repeating decimals. Okay, we are going to be take them as non-terminating repeating decimals. Okay. Now few of the numbers, suppose we are going to be take root 2, root 5, root 7, all these numbers, suppose we are going to be take them, and suppose we are going to be take the decimal representation of these numbers, we are not getting a last number and no number is repeating here. Okay, they are called as non-terminating, non-repeating decimals. Such numbers we are going to be call them as irrational numbers. Okay, we are going to be call them as irrational numbers. The definition of irrational number is a number which cannot be irrational number, a number which cannot be written in the form of P by Q is called irrational numbers. Okay, for example, you take root 2, root 5, root 7, if you take root 4. Okay, now root 2, root 5, root 7, all these are not perfect square numbers. They are not perfect square numbers. So far we consider, if we are going to be divide them, we are getting non-terminating, non-recurring decimal place. Okay, here we have written here 4, which is a perfect square number. So far all the root numbers, they may not be irrational numbers. Okay, few of them are rational and few of them are irrational numbers. Okay, the other numbers you may take 0.1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, dash, 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 dash. If you take, this is one type of irrational number. 2, 0.31, 0, 0, 0, 0, 3, 1, 0, 3, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, again 3, 1, 0. It is also a irrational number. Okay. Now one more time we are going to recap whatever we have learnt. We have learnt the natural numbers, we have learnt the whole numbers, we have learnt the integers, and we have learnt the rational numbers, and we have learnt the irrational numbers. Okay, suppose we are going to be take out all these numbers in a big box. Okay, all these numbers in a big box. Say this is a big pot we are going to be make, and we are going to be write down all the numbers. Okay, whatever the numbers we have learnt the natural numbers 1, 2, 10. Okay, then we have learnt root 2, root 5, root 7, root 23, 0.25. Okay, all these numbers we are going to be call them as the real numbers. We call them as the real numbers. Okay. Now what is the definition of real number? Question number 1. Is 0 a rational number? Can you write it in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equivalent to 0? Okay. Already we have learned the properties about the rational numbers. Okay. The basic property of rational number is it should be in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equivalent to 0. About 0 he is asking, we can write it in the form of P by Q because 0 is followed by 1. We can write it as 0 by 1. 0 is equal to 0 by 1 or 0 by 2, 0 by 3. All the values we are getting the same. So far we can write the answer as yes. Yes, we can write is 0 a rational number? Yes, we are going to say it as the answer yes. Can you write it in the form of P by Q? We have written in the form of, this is the form of P by Q, where Q is not equivalent to 0. Okay. Now we will go for the question number 2. The question number 2 is, find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Okay. Find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Okay. Find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. As we know that if we take any 2 rational numbers, there are as many as rational numbers between the 2 rational numbers. Okay. As many as rational numbers between the 2 rational numbers, or we can say that infinite many rational numbers are there between the 2 rational number. Okay. Unlimited rational numbers are there between the 2 rational numbers. But we want in between these two, we want only the 6 rational numbers. Okay. Only 6 rational numbers we want. Okay. We are going to be solve it. The solution. Both 3 and 4 are consecutive numbers. Okay. 3 and 4 are consecutive numbers. We want 6 rational numbers. So far, we are going to take 6 plus of 1, which is 7. Okay. 1 we are going to be take more. We want 6 means we take 1 more. Okay. Now let us multiply 3 by 1 into 7 by 7. It is 21 by 7. We will take 4 by 1, multiply it with 7 and 7, it became 7 4s are 28 by 7. Okay. Now we are going to be take out the 6 rational number between these two. The 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4 are, after 21 we can take 22 by 7, 23 by 7, 24 by 7, 25 by 7, 26 by 7 and 27 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are having the exact 6 rational numbers between these two rational numbers. Okay. Now you can work out few homework sums on this one. Okay, I will give you few of the examples on this one, which you are going to be take as the home task, homework. The first one is write 5 rational numbers between 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Write 7 rational numbers between 7 rational numbers between we can take 10 and 11. 10 and 11. Let us we go for the another problem. Find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Find another one type problem is there. Find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Question number 3. Okay. Find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Here 5 rational numbers are asking here. First we are going to be check whether both of these numbers are having the same denominator or not. Okay. If the denominator is same, we can extend them by taking the method. Okay. Solve. Here 5 rational numbers are needed. So far we are going to be take 5 plus of 1, 6. Let us take 3 by 5. Multiply it with 6 and 6. 6 3s are 18, 6 5s are 30. Here 4 by 5 into multiply by 6 and 6. 6 4s are 24. 6 5s are 30. Okay. Okay. Now here why we are going to be do so? Okay. What is the necessary of doing so means we couldn't get 3 and 4. In between we can't find. There may be unlimited rational numbers, but easily we are going to be get it means we are going to be extend the number. We are going to multiply by 6 and 6 and here also 6 and 6. Let us write 5 rational numbers between 5 rational numbers between 18 by 30. 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 are after 18 we take 19, it is 20, 21, 22, 23 by 30. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are getting the 5 rational numbers between. The last question, 4th is state whether the following statements are true or false. Give reasons for your answer. Okay. The next one is question number 4th. 4th. Okay. State whether the following statements are true or false. Give reasons for your answers. Okay. Now this question you are going to be work out of your own by taking the points which we have learned till. Okay. I will give you the clue. Every natural number is a whole number. Okay. Every natural number is a whole number. That means the whole number is a collection of natural number and the 0. So far we can write the answer for you. You think and write it. Every integer is a whole number. Think and write it. Every rational number is a whole number. You think and write it and submit it. Okay. Thank you for listening my lesson. Okay.